Hi! Hopefully you guys can hear me over the music. Hi! I got a new mic, so you guys can hear me talk now. What up? I was gonna do a stream to record a Speedpaint for my tablet review, but I don't feel like doing that right now. I'm just gonna work on the sprites for the visual novel I'm making. For those of you who don't know, I'm making a visual novel. Hey. Hey, Jess, what up? Hi, everyone. Let me move my mic real quick, and then I'll switch over to my... Okay. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this. I don't have the border right now, because I don't know. I just don't. Yeah, I'm working on sprites. So this is going to be a lot of repetitive drawing. Oh, we good. Yeah. Actually, while I'm at it, I'll show you guys how to... This is Martha from the visual novel. Yeah. Visual novel is, gonna be sweet. Everyone stayed in. Oh. Just why? I drawing on this layer. Next. I think this one's gonna be a bit mad one. And by the way, guys, I know how interesting it is to watch me draw the same character over and over, but just bear with me here. Ooh. Project. Okay. So I figured, since I have everyone here, not everyone, I have 10 of you guys here, I feel like I should go over some things. So, tablet I'm reviewing. I'm not drawing with it right now, I'm drawing with my regular one. Sorry, I can't. It's hard for me to draw and talk at the same time. But I am reviewing a tablet from Huion, and it's a smaller tablet. It's more for beginner artists or just an artist that likes smaller things. But I don't really need it because I already have a tablet. It'd be stupid of me just to have tablets. So I'm gonna do a giveaway with the tablet that I'm reviewing. But there's a catch. It's gonna be an art contest with the tablet. I'm gonna have a second and third place winner, but I don't know what that's gonna be. I think for second place, I'm gonna have they're doing. I'm not gonna go into specifics because I don't want people getting a head start. Yeah. Our contest is gonna have a theme. A time. I'm gonna be doing the stream for tablet review Speedpaint tomorrow. Oh, platypus eating a patty. Caught me. I like how I gave her a longer skirt, so it's less for me. Bag. Cannibalism. But yeah, hopefully you guys are excited to art content. So I'm not going to go into specifics, but just know that it is happening. It's happening, and the main prize is going to be the tablet. I don't think I can fit sprites in here. Let me see the size of this canvas. It was safe 16 inches. No, she's not. Just a regular old Mothman girl. Based off the Mothman. I feel like I should talk about the characters a bit of this visual novel since, yeah. So, basically, all of the girls in the visual novel are based off of cryptids from cryptozoology. They're not monsters, they're cryptids. There's a difference. I'm not sure if I wanted to make it a dating sim or just a regular visual novel. But, because I feel like a dating sim would require more in-depth play and theaters, stuff like that. I don't know. I think I just need to think of more stuff to add. I just have the character designs in the regular bios. Like, this is just her bio. It's kind of boring. And while you guys are reading, I'm just gonna answer. I see questions in chat. Stuck in a whale new world? How would you get out? I wouldn't. I would just die in the stomach. Age? I am 19. I don't know. I need to know that though. 1 second. Okay. But the program I'm using is actually made for beginners, so I don't really need to worry about coding game. It's gonna be a lot easier to take care of. How did your art look when you were 14? I have examples of my art from whenever I was 14. It's tiny because back then I didn't know how to save bigger sizes on canvases. This is an example of my art whenever I was around that age. Yeah. Boom. So, while I answer this question, you can be frightened of my earlier art. Okay, cryptids and monsters. Monsters are basically creatures that are based off of mythology, lore, and folk tales. Basically, they come from stories that were either written or recorded, but cryptids are actual creatures that scientists have very little proof of, which is why they're not discovered yet. And cryptids are basically creatures that scientists are still trying to figure out that exist, and we have proof of them, and we know they're still in the world. Monsters we know aren't real, but cryptids are creatures that we kind of think are real, but we don't exactly think that they're real. So yeah, that's the difference between cryptids and monsters. I actually have a picture of my first ever digital drawing, kind of. I drew this in a online Disney art program. I don't remember the name of it, so don't ask me, but I drew Hatsune Mike, and they had a sparkle pen, so I used sparkles. Hello. Using my yeah, I am. Because I've had the program on my computer for the longest time, and I never really got around to using it, so now I'm finding a reason to use it. And I'm gonna do my best to make this visual novel with little to no help. I feel like the most help I'm gonna get, and wait, sorry, I like zoned out for a second. I think I feel like the most help I'm gonna get with this is I'm probably gonna add voices to it. Not like straight up voice line reading, but just regular, just little like voice thingies. I don't know how to describe it, you'll find out. That's right. Yeah, I definitely want to get some people to play it first and see how it goes before I actually release it. Hey, Vocaloid fan, you've been noticed. Hey, Kenhako Kaneki. Hey, Kaneki. Okay. Okay, so I have her uniform, basic outfit, angry. I'm gonna do... Okay, I'm gonna do sad. I'm trying to get the basic emotions down. very nitpicky on my visual novels. Well, here, I'll show you guys the girls, and you guys can meet them. Get them. And I'll read through their bios, and you guys can see who's your fave so far. Like grunts and gat. Yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna keep this visual novel PG at most, because I know I have a very young demographic and I want them to be able to play it too. So there's gonna be not a lot of like adult situations. But okay, so this is Martha. She's 18. This is all our information. I'm not really gonna read up all of our information right here. You guys can read it on there. But yeah, Martha is a member of the Mothmans, a family of, well, Mothmans. Despite her scary appearance, she's actually a soft-spoken and responsible person. She's the president of the Cryptic Club at school and stays after school tutoring fellow students. Sadly, she is prone to bad luck and gives those around her bad luck as well. Due to this, making friends isn't her #1 goal. Yeah, I can't read. She spends most of her time studying. She also has a fear of bridges, and if you're into cryptozoology, you would get the bridges thing. Very important. But yeah, that's Martha. She is the oldest girl in this game, and yeah, also my favorite to draw because her design's the easiest. And then we got Honey. She is based off the Honey Island monster. It's kind of like a swamp monster, but people also depict it as a bipedal hairy monster, but I see it more as a swamp monster. And Honey is a Honey Island monster with the passion of making a friend or two. She's vice president of the Cryptic Club at school and assists Martha with activities for the club. She loves girly things and cute clothing, but gets discouraged by her green and slimy appearance. She showers twice a day and wears perfume, but the stench of the swamp sticks to her. To combat this, she wears car fresheners. She lives alone in an apartment. So as you can see, she has car fresheners on her head. I mean, I know I gotta establish why. I'm just saying in the bio she has a fear of bridges. Trust me, I got the writing thing down, don't worry. I'm just going through sprites because I feel like with this, I would at least have one thing off my conscience. Okay, this is Caprico. She is probably my fave because her beak is so cute. Little cute beak. But Caprico is a foreign exchange student who is staying in your home with you and your parents. She is lovely and sweet, always having a smile on her face. She prefers walking home and going to school with you and encourages you enjoying the Cryptic Club with her even though you're a human. She also loves going to the arcade and spending time with her friends along with dancing. Due to her weird appearance, she is prone to taunts from humans. And yeah. She also has, you can't really see it, but she has a little turtle shell on her back. Oh, a Boku no Pico joke. You're a bit behind there on the meme front. I don't think anyone's talking about Boku no Pico anymore. Yeah, I'm lucky that I have the skills to do art. I'm actually really excited because I'm actually drawing for something that I like drawing for. Okay, and the last girl, Tessie. She's the main girl. And that's a dot on her head that I accidentally put on there. So ignore that. That was a me mistake. Anyone can do art, man. You just gotta want to practice. If you're not really willing to practice art and just throw a pity party for yourself, then I don't know what to tell you. Bye, Caddy. Thank you for stopping by. Or Katie. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. Need to collab one day? Yeah, man, of course. We gotta. Okay, so Tessie. She's probably my second favorite because I love sea monsters, and I kind of based her off my my other OC who's based off the Loch Ness Monster. She's not based off the Loch Ness Monster. But I kind of base her design off of him. Well, the tail's a bit different. It's a different shape, but yeah. Okay, so Tessie is a gal that belongs in the family known as the Lake Tahoe monsters. She is your childhood friend and is more than happy to help you in your new school. Her mom is a teacher of your homeroom. I don't know why, I just feel like that's a random fact. She has to wear a glass brace of water due to her gills being on her neck. Without that, she can't go to school or hang out. She's a faithful friend and promises to always be there for you. So, yeah, this right here, she has to wear this so she can go on land. Yeah, that's the grills. Wait, no, I still need Mothas out. Sorry. Tessie interesting the most? Yeah, I love Tessie. She was gonna have a bigger chest, but I decided to give that to Motha instead. Make heads look like a pumpkin? Well, then you gotta practice drawing heads. Can't make any progress without drawing the same thing over and over again until you get it right. And the pen's acting up. Sweet. Honey, my favorite. Yeah, a lot of people like honey. I'm surprised by that, and I'm actually happy about that. Oh my god, pen. Hey, Ricky. Oh, whoops. There's the sun. Frick? Got through already? Yeah, I know. See ya, Jess. Oh, this is the Sailor Moon soundtrack. I have, 2 Sailor Moon soundtracks on my computer. Penny too, but I mean, don't worry, I'm poor too. I know that feel. Oh, never finished Sailor Moon. Finish it, it's so good. Says, well, I'm talking about like the original Sailor Moon. I'm not watching Crystal. I'm not watching that. But Sailor Moon, there is 200 and something episodes. It's at least around 200. And 3 movies, so you have that to catch up on. Okay, can respect other people's anime taste. I don't like Tokyo Ghoul, but you don't see me sing that to you. Yeah, I mean, if you can catch up on One Piece, then you can definitely catch up on Sailor Moon. Yeah, you just gotta respect other people's opinions, man. And I can write you an essay on why Tokyo Ghoul's not that good, but I mean, I gotta respect other people's opinions, man. Oh, what's bad or different? Okay, I feel like... Okay, in the new Sailor Moon, disclaimer, if you like the new Sailor Moon, perfect, I really don't care. But, thing is with the new Sailor Moon, they say it's a bit more true to the manga, but it is really rushed. In the manga, you meet characters that stick around for a little while, but in the anime, they're not really there for that long. And in the original Sailor Moon anime, yeah, it kind of had that, sorry, I zoned out. I'm like really tired, but I wanted to get this, at least sketches done. But at least in the original anime, it had that Monster of the Week formula, but it still had characters stick around and had maintained the plot at a decent pace, but in the new anime, it's just really rushed. And not to mention, yeah, the animation got a lot better as the seasons kind of pass. But in the beginning, The animation was really off, and not to mention, they got the color of the queen's hair wrong in the opening for a bit. And they just changed it and pretended like no one noticed. And you can just tell that it was made with a very short deadline. And with really no other reason, just to revive the series on its anniversary, even though they were a few years late. Opinions on Soul Eater? I really liked Soul Eater. I watched it whenever I started getting into anime a bit more. I liked it. I really wouldn't rewatch it, because I don't know. I don't really want to, but I really enjoyed watching it. And I mean, trust me, I'm not one of those people that automatically, go, oh, remakes are bad. I always give remakes a fair chance. I always watch it with a bit low expectations, so I don't get disappointed. So, Sailor Moon Crystal does have benefits. It has a very nice aesthetic, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch it. Because there's so many... I feel like the bad outweighs the good. My fave Soul Eater? Oh man, I don't remember. I guess Stein, because I met his voice actor, and I have an autograph from him, so... aka Chuck Huber. So I'd have to say him. There's some good anime remakes besides... I didn't even watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I just watched the original Full Metal Alchemist. But... remakes. The Cutie Honey remakes were really good. I didn't care much for one of the 90s ones, though. I can't really think on top of my head. I'm really tired right now. Ask me again whenever I'm more awake. Trying to think of more. I probably shouldn't think it. Just for now, I'll just say the Cutie Honey remakes. I only watched the first couple of episodes of Boku no Hero Academia, but it's good. I need to take some time and sit down and watch it. They have been going on a 80s, 90s, 70s anime binge. I've been watching Urusei Yatsura, which I started watching that, and that's actually going to be the Speedpaint for tomorrow. I'm gonna draw a loom from that anime. Okay, that is so. But and then I've been watching Stop Hibari-kun, which is really cute. And I've been watching Cutie Honey too, but I've only seen the first 2 episodes of that. I would rewatch Sailor Moon again, but I feel like rewatching Sailor Moon, I'd have to do it with like a friend or something, because I've rewatched the show 3 times. Someone call me Season 2 of Kuroshitsuzi. Okay, Season 2 of Kuroshitsuzi is not that bad. It had good characters. If anything, it was just a very long OVA. Who's your favorite Vocaloid, Utaloid, or Fanloid? I will answer all 3. My favorite Vocaloid is Kaito, my favorite Utaloid is Nabune Ritsu, and my favorite Fanloid is Yowane Haku. You recommend an anime? I mean, I always say Sailor Moon, because I feel like Sailor Moon is straight up an anime that anyone can enjoy. It's not really... People say it's girly or something, but it's just, it's girls fighting crime. The aesthetic is nice. I'm talking about the original Sailor Moon, by the way. And there's just a lot of ground to cover, and I just, I love it. If you have not seen Sailor Moon, I beg you to change that. Like, it's so good. The villains are great, the story is great, characters are great. Literally, you can't go wrong with watching Sailor Moon. You don't even have to watch the full thing, just sit down and just watch an episode. But, unless you have to, I don't recommend the English dub, unless you have to watch the English dub though. But, if you can watch subbed anime, then I recommend watching it subbed. But then if you like Powerpuff Girls, you like Powerpuff Girls Z. It's also an anime that I watched religiously. I actually, before, whenever I had my old username, which I won't say, I was in the Powerpuff Girl community, and my Powerpuff OC got pretty well known in there. But I left whenever I started being in high school. What do you think of Netflix's Death Note? I feel like talking about it is just gonna make it worse. I didn't watch it, and here's why. Because if I watch it, even though I'm gonna hate it, that's still letting Netflix know that someone's watching it, and that means they're just gonna think that people are liking it. Whenever it comes to remakes that I know are gonna be bad, and people are complaining about it, I'd rather just ignore it and pretend it never happened. Because even talking bad about it online is still... It's still having traction towards the show. And... I feel like if I just don't talk about it, then it's just gonna go away. But yeah, it's bad. What Vocaloids do you own? I own the Vocaloids Tone, Rion, and Oliver. But I have the trial for Miku V4X. Oh yeah, I think the casting was alright. I liked the guy that played L. And I like the guy that played Ryuk, but... It's like one of those situations where I kind of think if I directed this, at least it would be in the right hands. Like, Death Note isn't one of my favorite animes. Actually, to be honest, it's not an anime that I would really ever recommend to someone that's just getting into it. But, at least I know enough about it to make a good remake of it. You know how to use UT Synthesizer? Of course I do, man. I have a good amount of UTs myself. I have 3 publicly, to be precise. Just let Netflix Japan. Well, I feel like there is anime that America can adapt perfectly, but the problem is that those kinds of shows aren't really that popular. And even if a show is adapted well in American cinema, people are gonna hate it anyway because people care too much about those shows and just goes, "Oh, America ruined anime." Like, if they were to go with that bad Sailor Moon American remake, well, they did. And if it's bad, I really wouldn't care because I still have Sailor Moon. I still have the anime. I'm not really gonna let a bad remake ruin my whole vision of it. Kind of like people getting mad over your name getting a Hollywood remake. I don't even like your name. Unpopular opinion, I know, right? But, I mean, it's still not gonna ruin it. Even if the remake is good, people are gonna hate it. Because they just want a reason to hate it. I feel like anime fans tend to be a bit more shut off from American cinema because they feel like that their medium is superior. Whenever I feel like, as an anime fan, you should know that feeling of giving things a try. You always complain about people not giving anime a try, but yet you won't give American stuff a try. And if you keep bashing it, there's only going to be bad stuff. I think I got a good amount for now. Ship banana phone? Oh, you mean Linux Nodu? Not really. I don't really have a lot of Vocaloid chips. The only Vocaloid chips I really have are Kaito and Mako. What type of artist do you plan on this illustration? I don't know. For a while, I wanted to be a PV artist for Vocaloid Originals, but I can't see that really happening. And right now I'm working on a visual novel. So I guess a visual novel artist. But I don't really know. I guess just whatever really works for me. I'm at the point where things that I wanted to do aren't really an option anymore, so because I'm not really going to school. Just kind of going with whatever's happening. I want to be an animator. Any tips? Oh, well, don't ask me, man. I don't know anything about animating. Hi, Billy. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. What's the visual novel about? I already went over the girls, so I'll go over the main premise. Basically, you play as a protagonist who is a human who lives in a world where cryptids and humans live amongst each other, because it was recently discovered that instead of just there being one mysterious cryptid, there's a group of them. So there's a pact formed where cryptids can live amongst humans. And you're a human that moves back to your hometown to go to a private school, and at the private school, meet all these cryptid girls. But except for Tessie, you already know her, because she was your childhood friend. So they don't do a sketch. I mean, I might as well just do the line art too. I'm in a line art mood. Yay, I got a mic again. My friend Speed got me a mic for Christmas. time is it there? It is 1:13 a.m. In color too? No, it's too late. I think after I get the basic lineup for this done, by that I mean like the general body shape and stuff for the other sprite, I'm gonna be done. Oh, also, I might be changing my username soon, so I may not be Platy Bar any longer. Because, the bar part is a Attack on Titan joke. Like an inside joke amongst friends. And I don't like Attack on Titan anymore. In fact, whenever I watch it, I get nauseous. So not gonna be Platy Bar for much longer. The main problem is gonna be thinking of a new username. But I'll still be Platy though. Platy, that part's staying, but the bar part's gonna go away. I want to get a drawing tablet for Christmas. Well, that really depends on what your budget is. This drawing tablet I have, it was, I think, $100. Just like one of the cheaper ones from Huion. Well, Uti isn't really the sister version of Vocaloid. That's the Aki Dearest definition, and Aki Dearest doesn't know anything about Vocaloid or Utu. Utu is a voice synthesizer program similar to Vocaloid, except the layout is very, very different. And Utu, you get to make your own voice bank, while on Vocaloid, the voice banks are released by companies. So Utus like Teto, Ritsu, they're in a group released by a group. And even though Krypton Future Media, which is the company that produces Miku, they own the rights to them, but they're still Utus. No, you're not an idiot. I wouldn't rely on people like Aki Dearest to tell you what Vocaloid or Utu is if she doesn't really use the program herself. I like doing lane art. It really depends on what mood I'm in. It can be really relaxing at times, but other times it can be really frustrating. How? I pronounce it differently. I've been pronouncing it Utu for years. And if I pronounce it Utau, it just sounds fake. Well, to me anyway. Isn't Teto the Utu Miku? Not exactly. I guess she can be in a sense of kind of like how Miku's the most popular Vocaloid and Teto is the most well-known Utu. But, Teto really wasn't made to be a rival or a mascot slimmer to Miku. She was just made to be a simple April Fool's Day joke. And then once the Utu program came out, she got a voice bank. Yeah, Utau means sing. And in the program you can make singing voice banks. What's your favorite anime? My favorite anime is Sailor Moon. Oops. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I don't remember. Too tired to remember. What is Platy's backstory? What do you mean by backstory? Oh, nice to meet you. Yeah, I knew it was some kind of greeting. This is the onegaishimasu. Bungie, I got Clip Studio a while ago because for Misty Cornexia's anime, I did some of the coloring, and in order to do the coloring, I had to get Clip Studio. I don't really use it that much because I've only used Psy. But I figure since I did coloring for the anime, I might as well learn how to get used to the program itself. To draw my life? I'm too young, man. I'm only 19. I'm still in the teens. You have a DeviantArt? I do. All my social media stuff is in the description. I don't really have my DeviantArt linked, but my name on DeviantArt is Platybara. But it won't be soon. So I'll be changing my name. Actually, I want to know what y'all's opinion is. Would you guys be okay with a name change in the future? What is your least favorite anime? High School of the Dead. I hate it. I really do. You sound very mature for your age. Yeah, I have a deeper voice than people expect me to have. Maybe Platymoon? I don't know. Originally I was gonna do Platyloid, but I'm having doubts. Hit priceless. I changed my mind. I streamed. Because, I don't know, I'm bored and I'm drawing and I feel like talking. So I decided to stream. The program I'm using a live stream? I'm using OBS. Everything I use is in the description. Not Twitch. I mean, I told you I was gonna stream on YouTube. I don't know why you're surprised. Try to stay as far away from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Marathon as possible. No Doki Doki Literature? Yeah, I mean, of course I do. It's really all everyone's talking about, and Game Grumps is playing it right now, so of course I know about it. Can't use Yugi emotes. Good. Well, laptop computer to use? I use the Alienware 15 laptop. Like I feel important for once in my life. I mean, if you really want it, I can give it to you. Do you really want to be YouTube mod? I'm here now, don't worry. I was worried sick. Are you streaming every Friday night? No. I just wanted to do it tonight. I'm actually about to end after I do the face. It feels bad, man. Finish part 2. Okay, I feel like I should explain why it's not out yet. I was being a dummy while editing, and accidentally made the audio out of sync. And I'm too lazy to go back and fix it, but it'll be out soon. After I do the tablet review video and the art contest video, I'm gonna try to fix the audio on that and get it back in sync. Good job. Thanks. Shut up. I was trying to hurry up and get it out, but I goofed. Have you taken? What? This is the best dragon in Mystical Yoshi's. Lukoa. Hands down. Lukoa best girl. Get it out. Shut up. You're not my mom, Priceless. Hey, thank you for stopping by. Still live in Florida. Yeah, I moved back. Not really proud of moving back, but I'm here. Is playing Magic World? Nah. I do like Magic World anime. I would hope I'm not your mom. I hope so too. I think the basic lantern's done, so I guess that means stream is ready to end. Let me save this. I've not saved at all since I even started this sketch. Watching Yu-Gi-Oh with your mom. Never again. I'll chill out for a minute, cause I know you guys are asking questions like crazy. Why does everyone hate Haku? No one hates Haku. I don't hate Haku. So you're drawing? Nah, it's fine. I just have a bad habit that I need to get rid of. This current link? Oh no, I took down my YouTube Discord. I have a new one, but the link to that is on my Twitter. Practicing. No. Don't tell me what to do. Are you so talented? It's not talent, it's just a skill that I build. Drawing takes endurance and trying to practice every day to get that skill up. A depressed expression? Well, with Yohane Haku, even in her name, it's supposed to mean like failure and depressed. And the reason why is because the character is supposed to be a failure version of Miku. And her character is a failure producer, and that's kind of why she's always awkward and depressed. It's just the general character design. It doesn't really reflect how people view her. Trust me. I know more about Vocaloid than a person really should, but I've been into it for a good 7 to 8 years. And yeah. I mean, that's why you can't trust YouTubers that just hop on the Vocaloid bandwagon. You gotta ask someone that knows. You gotta ask someone that literally spent 8 years of their life dedicated to it. Wait, who is this person? Who's what? Oh, yo. Actually, I'll show a picture of her because she's so cute. I love her. She's such a cutie patootie. This be her. The picture's kind of blurry because I copy and pasted, but I don't care. Yeah, that's her. Can I be a YouTube mod? No, I don't add random people as a mod. I only added Priceless because I know him. But yeah, that's her. I love her. Thinking emoji. Hopefully that's a good thinking emoji. But two out. I mean, I think that's just the artist's interpretation of it. You're saying that? Are we friends or not? Call me a non-friend 1 minute, then the next minute you say that we're friends. Pick one. Oh man, I love Haku. I love Haku and Edu. I love them so much. I want to draw Haku again. It's been years. But I don't know when that day will come. I know that if I draw her in a Speedpaint, people are not going to know who she is. So... Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. It's getting late, and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna sit around and watch, I don't know, YouTube, I guess. Think about the friend thing, get back to you. Awesome, great. Okay, but I gotta go. Yeah, bye.